But it's good to be here on today's program. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. As you can see, I'm alone in the studio right now, but I'm expecting I'm still expecting my guest analyst. Just before he comes, let's see what papers are saying this Monday, March 27, 2023. Of course, as usual, the program we are starting off with Nigeria's most influential newspaper, Leadership. Leadership is leading with the story this morning on INEC. It says, as INEC food drags, Bintiri Binani trade tackles over alleged regain intimidation in Adamawa Post. As INEC food drags, Bintiri Binani trade tackles over alleged regain intimidation in Adamawa Post. APC flag bearer won 16 local government areas governorship results reviewed. Fresh election in Fufore local government area says I'm hopeful of victory. You are desperate to win, says Fintri. We'll take appropriate decision on post soon, INEC. I'll take that leading story once again as INEC food drags Binturi Binani trade tackles over alleged regain intimidation in Adamawa Post. APC flag bearer won 16 local government areas governorship results reviewed. Fresh election in Fufore local government area says I'm hopeful of victory. Binturi says you're desperate to win. INEC will take appropriate decision on post soon. That is the leading story on that is the main cover story on leadership. But we are going to be also looking at other news stories on leadership as well. Again, Gombe ranks best in ease of doing business. This is a story above the masthead of leadership. Drama as Benue Ward suspends Ayu as PDP national chairman. Tick for that. Drama as Benue PDP Wards suspends Ayu as PDP national chairman. And just beneath the masthead, we have a story. Headwinds from track funds. Litigation may hinder Nigeria Air's take-up. Headwinds from track funds. Litigation may hinder Nigeria Air's take-off. Iwanyanwu never called Yoruba rascals Ohanese. IMF warns of increased risks to global financial stability. President Muhammadu Buhari, Tinubu, Olariwaju, others mourn Dia. That is the leading story on leadership this morning. And page 3, our stand, that is editorial slant of the paper, time to punish electoral offenders. Our stand, that is the editorial slant of the paper, time to punish electoral offenders. And of course, on page 3 of leadership. We move to the back page of leadership. Dodgy elections, democracy, and divorce. That is your Monday column on the back page with that cuckoo page aside. Ghana must go has as Boko Haram ISWAP members to Nigerians. We are sorry. And Ghana must go reply, say that in jail. Funny. So for more stories on the leadership, just log on to the website www.leadership.ng. That is for more stories on leadership. From leadership, let's see other papers this day. This day says deregulation brace for 715 naira per litre petrol when subsidies removed. Stakeholders tell Nigerians. This day, deregulation brace for 750 naira per litre of petrol when subsidy is removed. Stakeholders tell Nigerians. Want government to channel savings from subsidy to provision of palliatives for masses. 25 Nigerian crude shipments struggle to find buyers in Europe as French strike continues. More than half of Nigerian exports impacted by latest development. Try try oil thieves for treason, ex-naval police chief urges federal government. Says government not doing enough to curtail oil saboteurs. Because this day has similar picture on his cover with leadership. I think it's the same pictures that is most on cover stories today. We have the picture of the Vice Chancellor, University of Nigeria, Suka, UNN, Professor Charles Igwe, Minister of State for Education, Goodluck Nana Opia, Pro Councillor slash Chairman, Governing Council, UNN, Ambassador Bako Sani, GMD CEO, Zenith Bank PLC, Dr. Ebenezer Onyango, and his wife Kachi during the conferment of a doctoral degree in business administration on Dr. Onyango by the university at the weekend. In the same story, as you can see, it's the same picture we have on this day, leadership, the nation, blueprint, and other papers. So let's finish what this day has on its cover. This day say just above the main cover story, we have a story on Nigerians grieve as General Ladipo Dia passes at 78. Nigerians grieve as General Ladipo Dia passes at 78. Buhari, Obasanjo, Jonathan, Tinubu, Atiku, governors, others pay tribute. And above the masthead, CBN Anacorp launch Agro e-Naira wallet, targets 5 million farmers in northern Nigeria. UNN honors Zenith Bank CEO Ebenezer Onyango with doctoral degree. Dedicates award to the board management of bank, especially of Ovia, who has remained a mentor, leader, source of inspiration. That is all we can take on this day, this morning. And for more on this day newspaper, you just log on to their website. From the Nation newspaper, let's look at the Nation. The Nation say post-poll crisis. Are you under pressure to quit as PDP chair? Post-poll crisis. Are you under pressure to quit as PDP chair? World ESCO suspends party boss. Why he must go now by his deputy. Ayu was involved in anti-party activities, making the PDP lose at his ward and local government, along with his allies who also didn't vote at the governorship election. That's what the Nation is saying. And the Nation has other stories as well. How unbundling of railways power boosts economy by experts. How unbundling of railways power boosts economy by experts. The revolution will encourage competition, enhance through federalism. How unbundling of railways power boosts economy by experts. Devolution will encourage competition, enhance through federalism. Foreign reserves dip by $1.43 billion in 10 weeks. Foreign reserves dip by $1.43 billion in 10 weeks. While we are backing APC chief Ajaka for Kogi governor by forum. Yes, still on the Nation newspaper, NPC, that is Nigerian Population Commission, fixes method for population census. NAFDAC alert on report I drop. That is the Nation. For more of the Nation newspaper stories, you also log on to their website, www.thenationonlineng.net. On the Nation, we are on the Punch. The Punch is punching with INEC votes 3 billion naira to fight electoral cases. INEC votes 3 billion naira to fight electoral cases. APC, PDP, Labour Party differ on Commission's litigation budget. Litigation costly. Budget may not be enough. Senior lawyers. PDP vows probe as Benue Ward suspends Ayu. That is the stories. We are looking at stories above the masthead of the Punch newspaper. PDP vows probe as Benue Ward suspends Ayu. UK to sanction 10 Nigerians, envoy chides Fani Kayode. UK to sanction 10 Nigerians, envoy chides Fani Kayode. Political rascals, Afenifere knocks Nwayan demands Ohanese's clarification. Political rascals, Afenifere knocks Nwayan demands Ohanese's clarification. Because we have a good picture on the Punch, the page of the Punch newspaper, but condolences. We have a picture of Buhari, Obasanjo, Jonathan, Others mourn as the Dia dies at 78. Because we have stories, pictures on the cover of the Punch, as people, sympathizers or mourners, pen in their messages. Now, above the picture, sorry, beneath the picture, we have farmers, fishermen finance my campaigns. Teacher who defeated Yobe speaker. Police arrest 79 electoral offenders in Sokoto. Ramadan, ex-governor donates 240 truck foodstuffs. Group to feed 2,000 daily. That is on the Punch newspaper. For more, also, you just log on to the website www.punchng.com. We have Daily Sun. Daily Sun says UK places 10 Nigerians on visa watch list over ethnic profiling. UK places 10 Nigerians on visa watch list over ethnic profiling. Envoy says list still growing. Insists chant of anti-Igbo slogan at polling units unacceptable. Wonders why APC didn't distance self from Fani Kayode's utterances. Article Hayes UK says DSS must arrest ex-aviation minister for inciting comments. Ever says list still growing, insists chant of anti-Igbo slogan at polling units unacceptable. Wonders why APC didn't distance self from Fani Kayode's utterances. Article Hayes UK says DSS must arrest ex-aviation minister for inciting comments. That's the leading story on Daily Sun. And of course, just beside the masthead of Daily Sun, we have story on CBN. It says CBN steps up efforts to end naira scarcity. CBN steps up efforts to end naira scarcity. Banks to increase dispensing of notes. Banks to increase dispensing of notes. And beneath the cover story that we just read, censors, federal government assures Nigerians of credible, acceptable exercise. Census, federal government assures Nigerians of credible, acceptable exercise. So it's on page 27 of Daily Sun. And still on the right-hand side of the paper, we have address pains of Igbo. Osun monarch urges Tinubu. Address pains of Igbo. Osun monarch urges Tinubu. Anti-corruption conference asks Buhari to protect rule of law. Anti-corruption conference asks Buhari to protect rule of law. The one being referred to Yoruba as political rascals, that is Ohanese. Election violence, investigate governors, deputies, or face legal action, Serap tells INEC. Election violence, investigate governors, deputies, or face legal action, Serap tells INEC. Fake, Buhari, Obasanjo, Jonathan, Tinubu, Kalu, governors, Mondia. Onyango Zenith Bank boss backs UNN doctorate degree. And on the strip of Daily Sun, more trouble for Ayu as NEC members back suspension by Benue PDP. Let's see what the Guardian is saying this Monday, March 27, 2023. Guardian is leading with the story on NLC. NLC considers strike as CBN opens vote to banks. NLC reconsiders strike as CBN opens vote to banks. NEC meets tomorrow to review plans, strategies. We may call off strike if Nigerians have access to their money, says Ajero. Strike will drag economy into deeper hole, says NECA. Cash scarcity eases as queues disappear gradually from Lagos, Abuja ATMs. Restrict over-the-counter withdrawal to 10,000, 20,000 naira. You can also see a picture of customers queuing at a bank's ATM in Lagos yesterday on the cover of Guardian. And still above, just beneath, above the main cover story on the Guardian, we have on the bus, greedy Kabar delaying refineries takeoff. Greedy Kabar delaying refineries takeoff. UNN confers doctorate on Zenith Bank CEO Uyagu. CBN's new lending rate to raise construction material cost. Edo gets tentative approval for airports in Auchi. Edo gets tentative approval for airports in Auchi. And Underneath the leading story, we have Why Africa Needs Knowledge Transfer More Than Grants by Aboyeji Guy. Dia, the life and times of Army General who cheated death. These are more on stories on the Guardian newspaper today, Monday, March 27, 2023. You can also log on to their website to read more on their stories. And just before we go, we have a Blueprint newspaper. Blueprint says 20 years after Abacha's death sentence, Gerald Dia dies at 79. 25 years after Abacha's death sentence, General Dia dies at 79. Buhari, Tinubu, Lawan, Gbajamiala, others mourn. He was a dedicated officer of Obasanjo. As governors-elect get certificates of return, disquiet persists in Adamawa Kebbi over rerun polls. Don't plunge Adamawa into chaos, Group 1 stalling orders. APC claims victory in Kebbi, 6 INEC officials sack. Bickering in data over March 18 polls results. Nothing should truncate Tinubu's inauguration, Southwest Group. Sack Bawa, protect your integrity, anti-grab conference tax Buhari. Stories on page 5 of Blueprint newspaper. There were other stories as well on Blueprint. Senate presidency group raises the alarm over planned vote buying. Senate presidency group raises the alarm over planned vote buying. Ondo EFCC operatives arrest over 80 POS operators. Ondo EFCC operatives arrest over 80 POS operators. And on page 13 of Blueprint newspaper, we have 2023 national census to hold May 3rd. 2023 national census to hold May 3rd. Banks comply with CBN directive, ration cash to customers. Stakeholders blame PDP loss on IU, ward suspends party chair. So soon, time to go. That's all. Well, as you can see, we just read some newspaper headlines from some select newspapers on today's Inside Nigeria. My name is Winifred Ogbebo, and same time, same tomorrow, same time, same station tomorrow, we'll be having another edition of the program. See you then. Bye.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.